Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing our arms and shoulders exercise. We're going to start off with our warm-up. So just bringing your feet about hip distance apart, you're going to lay down on your back and closing the eyes, just checking in with the body and starting to take a few deep breaths here. Big inhale through the nose, completely filling up the lungs, and slowly exhale through your mouth, letting everything go. When you're ready, you're going to bring your arms together, just straight above your chest, interlacing your fingers together, and you're going to just twist to the left and to the right, starting to stretch that upper back. It's a small range of motion, but just really twisting left and right, keeping your head and shoulders down on the mat. Perfect. Keep going. You have a few more here. Okay, one more per side, to the left and to the right. And then you're going to bring the elbows down to the mat so that they're in line with the shoulders. And you're going to drop your hands forward and back in that cactus or that T shape, just coming down as far as you can. You'll feel that stretch or that warm up in your shoulders. Beautiful. And then just letting your legs go long here and placing your arms all the way down. You can have your arms by your side or you can keep them in that cactus shape. And you're just going to take a moment to set a goal for yourself for class today, maybe setting an intention. And take one more big inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth, letting everything go. When you're ready, rolling up to seated, grabbing some water, and we are going to get started with our first exercise. Okay, making your way up to seated. We're going to start with a warm-up, really warming up that upper body. So you can do this whole movement with your light weights or you can do it body weight. So just watching me the whole time because we're going to move from each exercise right into the next. Okay, so we're just going to start lifting and lowering those arms. Lift up and come back down, just lightly tapping the weight on the mat. Beautiful, find length through your arms, coming up a little bit higher than shoulder height. Up and back down, sitting up nice and tall, keeping that core engaged. Make sure you're not rounding or hunching that upper back. Roll the shoulders back. Amazing. Keep going here. Okay, last 3. Then we're going to move into our circles. So we're going to sweep the arms in front of us, leading with the back of that hand. Beautiful. Keeping the arm that's not working just hovered above the mat. Beautiful. So you're leading with the back of your hand, sweep in and out. Awesome. We're going right, like I said, from one exercise right into the next one. Awesome. Keep going. Option to drop the weight. If it gets too heavy, just do body weight. Okay, we've got a few left here, and then we move into drawing big circles, sweeping in. And then when I count us down, we switch directions. Okay, moving into those circles, sweep big circles in front of you. Again, hovering that arm that is not working. Awesome. Okay, we are going to switch directions here, reversing that circle, keeping that arm hovered, that's not moving. Awesome work. Arms are really starting to wake up here. My shoulders were on fire through this. Keep breathing, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, last few, and then we're gonna rest the arms quickly and move right into our next one. Quick reset here. Settle the arms for 1 second, and then you're gonna bring them back up. We're flipping the palms over and under. Slight bend in the elbow, arms in line with the shoulders. Beautiful, really lift those arms up. Flip over, under, over, under. Awesome. Okay, amazing. From here, we are going to move into drawing those forward circles about the size of a frisbee. Going forwards to start, and then when I count us down, we reverse. Okay, reversing. Last little bit of work for this warm-up. You can do it. Don't drop those arms. You are almost at the end here. Beautiful job. Set the weight down. Okay, amazing work. We're going to come up to our knees. We're going to use our heavy or medium weights through this next series. And we're just going to start with a curl and press. Palms are facing in. Curl that weight up, drive it straight up overhead. When you're ready, grab those weights and we're going to get started. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, we're on our knees so that our legs don't take over. Curl up and press. Curl up and press. Awesome. Heavy or medium weights, like I said, you want to challenge yourself with the weight here. Go heavier than you did with the warm-up weight. Okay, last 3, 2, you have 1 more. Awesome. Moving on to our front raises. So we're going to lift that weight straight up to shoulder height and we lower down with control. Option to do 1 arm at a time here. And we're trying to avoid swinging that weight up and down. We're moving with intention. Okay, here we go. Lift up, down with control. Beautiful. Make sure those shoulders are rolled back. Again, sitting up nice and tall here. Amazing work. Okay, last 3, 2, 1 more. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to face the front here so you can see the next move that we're going to be doing. We have our around the world. So we're going to keep that slight bend in our elbow. We're just drawing a big circle, starting with that weight by our hips. We come up overhead and bring it back down. Option to do 1 arm at a time. If you want the challenge, you're going to go for both. Here we go. Lift up, back down, drawing that big circle, slight bend in the elbows. The weight gets cut off here a little bit, but we're just drawing that big circle shape. And remember to focus on your form here. I'd rather you slow this one down and stay consistent with your form than to rush through it. Okay, for 3, you have 2, last one. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to move into our side servers. So starting with that weight about shoulder height, we scoop under and out. Under and out. Okay, here we go. Weight starts up by the shoulders, you scoop, and then bring the elbows back in by the waist. Perfect. Awesome. Sitting up nice and tall. My arms were already on fire for this one. You've got a few more, and then we're moving on. Last 2 and 1. Awesome. From here, we are going to move into our front server. So same thing that we were just doing, but we're going to scoop under and out to the front. Option to do one arm at a time. Here we go. Scoop and reach. Scoop and reach. Beautiful. Keep that core engaged. It's going to help lift and extend the arms out. Okay, for 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Awesome. Beautiful. Moving on to our next one. Okay, our reverse fly. One of my favorites here. Sculpts the back and the shoulders. So just extending the arms out. Really opening up through that chest. Option to do one arm at a time. And here we go. Open up. Keep that slight bend in your elbow. And bring that weight back down with control. Last 5. Almost there. You have 4. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All done with this one. Moving right into our next one. Underhand grip here, so palms are facing the sky. We row that weight towards our hip bones. Always have the option to do one arm at a time here. Okay, here we go. Row towards the hips. When I count us down, we're going to flip the palms over so that the palms are facing the ground. And we go right into overhand rows. So we're going to do the same move, palms are flipped directions. Last 3, then we switch directions. 2 and 1. Awesome. Flip the palms over. Same thing, right into it. Row towards the hips. Okay, for 3, you have 2, last 1. Awesome. Moving into our upright rows, we are going to keep the palms facing down. We row that weight up towards our armpits. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure those shoulders are rolled back. Modification to do one arm at a time. And here we go. Lift up. Up towards those armpits. Beautiful. Okay, for 3. Last 2. And 1. Perfect. Option to pause here and grab a quick sip of water, or we're going to move right into our next workout. Okay, our bicep 21. So we're going to curl that weight up just halfway. So coming up into our half bicep curl. When I count us down, we do the upper half of our bicep curl. And then when I count us down after that, we move into full curls, all the way up, all the way down. Starting with the lower half of our curl. Okay, here we go. Curl up halfway, back down with control. Up halfway, down with control. Amazing. Keep going. Okay, on your next one, you're going to curl all the way up and then just lower down halfway. Beautiful. Coming down halfway and up. Last two, then we move into those full bicep curls. Okay, all the way down, all the way up, ending with 15 full curls here. Okay, for 3. Last 2. And 1. Then setting the weights down, making our way down into our plank position. Okay, we are going to move through this next series twice. So we have our shoulder taps, our mountain climbers, and then our commandos. Starting in your high plank, you're going to tap left shoulder, tap right, option to drop down to the knees, tap left, tap right. You want to stay strong on those arms, shoulders stacked over the hands. Okay, extend your legs long if that's where you're at today. If not, come down to the knees. And here we go, tap left, tap right. Keep that back nice and flat. You want to make sure that your hips aren't dropping towards the mat or lifting up to the sky too much. Back is nice and flat. Beautiful. Almost there. Okay, for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Quick reset. You can drop the knees down. Take a quick breather, and we move into our mountain climbers. Our legs go long here. We bring knee to opposite elbow. So we're twisting. Again, elbows stay stacked over the hands. Okay, when you're ready, get yourself set up, ready to go. Okay, twist left, right. Option to slow this one down if it's too much. Stay strong on your arms. You can do it. Okay, almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring the knees down, reset. You can roll out the wrists before we move on to our commandos. So our commandos are high plank, we drop down to low plank, and we press back up. Okay, we are going to get right into this one. Once we finish this round, we go for a second lap. Option to drop down to the knees here. Okay, pressing up if that's where you're at. If not, staying on your knees. And here we go. High plank, down to forearm, press back up, and repeat. Okay, you've got 3 more. You can do it. Stay strong on your arms. Last 2. 1 more. Awesome. All the way down, all the way up, and reset here. Take a quick breather. We're going to move right into our second lap of that. Starting at the top, we go back to our shoulder taps. Again, you've got the option to drop down to the knees. Okay, get yourself set up. Ready to go. Here we go. Lap number 2. Tap left, tap right. Tap left, tap right, and keep going. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset. We are going to go right into those mountain climbers. Option to slow this one down. Beautiful. We're going to twist left and right. Here we go. Shoulders stacked over the hands. Make sure you're not leaning back so your hands are way out in front of you. You want to keep the burn in that shoulder, so keep them over the hands. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down. We are going to reset and move into our last round of our commandos. You've got the option here to do this in your full plank or down on your knees. Okay, we are going to start in our high plank position, and then we drop down to forearm. When you're ready, get yourself set up. Here we go. High arm, low arm, high arm, low arm, and repeat. Almost there. Keep going. Don't drop yet. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Our last little bit of work here. We drop down to our forearm plank. We're going to tap out in front of opposite side of the mat. So we're going to reach for opposite corners, and then we just go right from those taps into our forearm plank. And we're going to hold until failure. Okay. When you're ready, tapping the mat out in front of you. Left, right, left, right. Keep those hips low. Back is nice and flat. When I count us down, you don't drop. We go right into that plank. Okay, keep tapping out for 3, 2, and 1. Right into that forearm plank, and you're going to hold as long as you can here, going until failure. Really push yourself. This is your last little bit of work, and then we go right into our cool down. You can do this. Try not to drop yet. Strong on those shoulders, strong on those arms. Keep the back nice and flat. Keep those hips up. Focus on your breath. A little bit longer if you can. You are almost at the end. Okay, can you go for 3, 2, and 1? Amazing job, everyone. Rolling over onto your back. Let your palms face the sky. Arms and legs go long. When you're ready, crossing that right arm across the chest, and you can roll out the wrist here. Just slowing down the breath. Amazing job today. Switching arms. Left arm comes across the chest. Roll out the wrist on the opposite side. And taking a few moments here to be proud of yourself for showing up, putting in the hard work, getting that workout all done for the day. And let your arms go long and just focus on breathing for the last little bit of class here. Amazing job. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I will see you next time.